What's up, y'all? Welcome to this Zodiac Signs. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Please like and subscribe if you're not a member or just a fan. Hope everything's good with you. Good vibes. Good everything. I'm gonna try to make it to where maybe you guys can see the cards. I don't know what type of spread I'm gonna do or style, but I think I just want to get maybe some predictions for the first week of June. Oh man, I've been having a really bad time with allergies. So I'll probably, if I start sneezing, I'm gonna come off the live because I'm not gonna stop sneezing if I do start sneezing. But thank you so much for being here. We're gonna start with Aries. Let's see what we have for you for the first week of. Let's see all the way till Friday, and then maybe Friday I'll continue on the weekend and stuff like that. All right, what do we have for today? Is Monday, right? So tomorrow will be Tuesday. What do we have for Tuesday? Okay, Aries, you have contracts being agreed upon on Tuesday. I feel like you're closing out contracts, or you're looking into some sort of new cycle, or it could be like a new start somewhere else, maybe a new job, like I said, a contract, some sort of loan, something that you were confused about, but now it's being given to you. You're getting that opportunity on Monday. Okay, Ten of Pentacles signifies that is a long contract. If this is romantically, you have somebody here, maybe a Pisces or a Taurus, that is wanting to offer you long-term commitment. So you probably met someone, or maybe you're gonna meet somebody on Tuesday, and so I have like good news for you. So it's all good. It feels like you need to follow your intuition on Tuesday. Okay, it feels like you need to follow that intuition. You gotta understand really what your higher self is trying to tell you when it comes to this contract, because it seems like it's a good contract, good everything. So I feel like everything when it comes to that is going to be very positive. Ten of Pentacles and the World, it signifies a new start, a long term. So good. Let's see for Wednesday. What we have for Wednesday? Wednesday, just get a hold of yourself. I feel like there's a lot of energy going on, Aries, for Wednesday. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get super confused. For Wednesday, there is a need to have balance in whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so if you're starting a new job, if you're starting a new relationship, don't try to get too clingy or too toxic with them. It does feel like there's a lot of energy on Wednesday here. A lot of get up and go. You're looking to go into the gym, running, walking, doing something new. But I also feel like you're thinking about, what to do when it comes to like addictions and stuff like that. Like, how can you get control of yourself? Or, like if you have issues, if you have issues trying to, I want to say with like drinking, it's not for everybody, but whatever type of addiction that you have, is it like you're trying to find a solution, and you're trying to like act right. That's the whole, like, that's what I'm hearing for Wednesday, is like act right, because you get one chance, or you get one. So it could be because of the new contract, the new person coming into you, you're like, I need to get a hold of myself and balance all this out. Okay, Wednesday. On Thursday, what do we have for Thursday for Aries? Success. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Success overall, whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like you're being admired. If this is a new job that you're starting, or maybe you're went into a new job, there's another position here. Like, there's other opportunities and possibilities that you can embark upon. With the Six of Wands, it's like you're feeling good. You're feeling good. You're doing good. You're looking good. You're desired. There's some sort of like, you get a little bit of that, spotlight on Thursday here. Overall, it feels like you're very successful throughout the, You know, if it's not at work, or if it's not that you're getting a loan, or that, you know, somebody's offering you some sort of, like, for some of you single, there's an opportunity to like go on a date with somebody or something like that, or somebody's like kind of interested in you. It could be that you do something really good, maybe at work or wherever it is that you're always at. Maybe if you go to college, there's something, you get an A or something like that. You know, you get a 100%, and it's really good. If it doesn't have anything to do, because I do have the star card here at the bottom of the deck, it shows that, you know, spiritually you feel really good. It's just one of those energies where, you know, because a lot of people watch, and you know, there's it goes in many different ways, right? But for some of you guys, it's just like how you feel inside. It's how you remember how on Wednesday you started thinking about, how can I, you know, like, how can I like hold myself back from being toxic, or being a little bit too much, or too aspiratic, or whatever, like, you know, or too spontaneous. It's like, how can I just control that and get to a better place? And it feels like Thursday you're doing really good. And 6 to 1s, I feel like, I mean, you're doing great. I feel like spiritually, you got a couple of more blockages there, but I feel like overall you're connecting with your higher self, and you're connecting with God. I think spirit is like trying to talk to you, is trying to, you know, be on your side, because they are pushing you to a lot of things. So expect, I think June for you, starting June, expect a lot of miracles, expect a lot of possibilities, things that you couldn't do, you know, even starting the week, like things you didn't think you could have, or you can, you know, accomplish, they do happen for you. And the thing is that for you to like manifest them, and for you to bring them into reality, is like, you have to believe, you have to understand, and you cannot say, oh, that cannot happen to me, right? Once you start saying, I'm not capable of doing that, I'm not capable of being a leader, I'm not capable of, you know, buying a car, blah, 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 then you create blockages on your own. For Friday, what do we have for Friday here? Look at that. That's you right there, Aries, showing up with your power card there. We're playing Pokemon here. It feels like you're in control. You're in control of everything. There is some sort of interior, something going on inside on Friday. I feel like there's a kind of like a maybe like a pull down in energy, where you get a little bit emotional. There's something going on inside of you that you're trying to, you know, assess and maybe correct for you. I know it's going to be very, very deep, and some of you guys are going to touch into maybe like mild depression, or some of you guys are going to start tearing up, and, you know, when you're alone. This is something that you haven't been telling anybody, and I feel like Friday is going to be a really good, you know, day for it to resurface and kind of touch you, because you are trying to correct yourself, you are trying to do better for some reason. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it feels like there is some sort of secret that you've been holding in, or there's something that you haven't been telling either your partner or friends and family, and it's like it's kind of wearing you out. Like you have this superhero suit, you know, but we're all humans. It doesn't matter who you are. We're all humans. It doesn't matter how big you are, how buff you are, how much you can lift, or, you know, how smart you are. We're all humans, and we all have the same rules, and we all have, you know, emotions. And sometimes, you know, Friday is going to be a good time for you to like to just withdraw. You want to be alone. You want to be, you know, just maybe you just want to watch a movie or something like that. You want to be with your maybe boyfriend, girlfriend, and have that alone time and not do anything. It's kind of like a lazy day, but you're standing strong on whatever it is. Friday is one of those days where you're just like chilling. There's nothing much going on, but you're just like, you know, you're just relaxing. So not bad for the, you know, for the week overview. I'm gonna touch down on the person on your mind right now. When it comes to love, Aries, let's see how they feel about Aries right now. Oh, okay. They do love you, Aries. They do feel some sort of emotional. Look at that. I'm telling you, some of you Aries have met somebody new. Some of you Aries are about to go into some sort of long-term contract, because this person is offering the 10 of Pentacles. They also say that they like you. They see a future with you with the Knight of Cups. Could be a water sign, maybe an earth sign. But overall, it says that they're willing to put in the work. They're gonna fight for you. If you have somebody, if you have some people, or if you had lovers or past, experiences where people didn't want to fight for you, or didn't, they were nonchalant. This person is the opposite. This person saying, yeah, I want long term, and here it is. Here we are. What are we gonna do now? What's next? What's after this? Where do we go? Where, it's like they want to go quick, but they also want to make sure that you have feelings for them, and that is not based on maybe physical or sex. Is more, it has to be based like on emotions, right? This person wants to know if it's going to be about emotions. Look at that. They do have the hots for you. Don't get me wrong, they do want to be with you. The Page of Wands is this type of energy where they're constantly thinking about you. They're constantly thinking about what you want to do with them, or what they want to do with you. They also see you as, oh my God, maybe I should have just put the camera down. They also see you as somebody who's like super fun. Maybe you get a little loud. Maybe you get to like carried away when you guys do like games or arcades or something like that. Like you get very loud maybe when you watch sports and stuff like that. But it's fun to be around you. It's fun, but it's also like very fiery, very passionate. There's something about this person that they see in you that they love. You don't hold back at all, and you look at things like like we only live once, and so we're going to sorry for that. I've been having really bad allergies. That's why I haven't been on on live, and today I was like, I gotta get on. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm back to my regular schedule. I'll see what they say at work. Anyways, let's see how you feel about them. So this person is very positive about you. You feel like Death card, you feel like this is the game changer. This is it. Maybe you're gonna find out about, maybe the month of June, you're gonna find somebody that it's gonna change your beliefs. If you wanted to be single, well, guess what? He ain't gonna be single no more. Okay, whoever that you're thinking of, there's changes happening here. You also want attention, and you also want them to come forward. It's like you want them to kind of chase you, but not like to the way where it's like one-sided. It's like, you got to be fair with me. If I tell you that I want to see you, you got to make maybe a plan. If I make a plan, maybe you got to say, hey, let's meet up right now, or let's go and do that on Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that. It's like you want them to be reciprocating the energy. Okay, yeah, there's also, I feel for you, Aries, there's also somebody that I know a lot of people don't like touching on the past, but for some of you guys, there's still a little bit of lingering energy as you connect with somebody new. There's someone from the past that you like, kind of like reminisce upon, and it's like, okay, well, that's old, but we're only human, and remembering when we're going into something new, remembering somebody that we were like very passionate about or obsessed with, in a good way. There's always that one feeling, like when you're feeling really good, when you're winning in life, and when things are just going right for you, and you can't help to think, back and say, oh man, I wish this person could have seen me right now, so they could like literally understand really the type of person I am, and how hard I fought to be here, or how good the universe is blessing me with amazing people. And I feel like you're in between that, where it's like you want this person to be equal, but you're also reminiscing on somebody from the past. Either way, the Death card signifies that with this, the way you feel is like this person's gonna change your life. Okay. For some of you guys, this is someone from the past that is coming back, and maybe you want them to come back or something like that. Because the Death card is there, I cannot, like, as much as I try to ignore it to where it's like, because in your side, the Death card signifies you already ended something with somebody in the past, or something already ended, but you're still hopeful, and you're still feeling like it's gonna work out. You just gotta give it some time, give it some time, and things will be all right. So you could be dealing with like multiple people, maybe up to 3 people, one that is no longer in your energy but is a past energy, and but somebody that is new, and this person's trying to offer you everything you ever wanted, and you keep reminiscing on the past person or something like that. Okay, what can you tell me about this situation here? Oh no. Of course I drop it. It seems like truth and honesty is like the best way to go here. You don't want anybody cheating on you. You don't want anybody telling you lies. You don't want anybody like, you don't want this person coming up back to you, whether the past person or the new person, and just try to like blow fumes up your butt or whatever, blow smoke. Because it feels like, when it comes to the situation, somebody here is very, very guarded, Aries. Someone here is like, I need to know the truth. If for whatever reason, intuitively, I feel like you're not telling me the truth, you're telling me lies or something like that. Like you're quick to cut them out. Vice versa, they are too as well. Like any suspicion or anything that, where somebody feels like someone's not being honest, like you're quick to cut them out. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I have maybe a fire sign or air sign. There's a lot of hope when it comes to this connection. Whoever you're thinking of, I feel like it's a. Oh, let me just tell you this, Aries. Whoever you're thinking of right now, they want you. They want you big time. But it feels like when it comes to you, like maybe you were done wrong, or maybe you're the one who has the, your guard up, and you're not willing to just like give anybody, open the door for anybody just like that. They have to like show you, they have to like appreciate you, they have to understand really what, like what's going on here before anything more serious happens. Okay, it's like you want them to be, it's weird because it's like you want them to be serious, but at the same time it's like you're the one who's like, but you gotta prove me this. But then they're like, well, I do want you, but then it's like, it's kind of weird. Worth waiting for. So there's gonna be some sort of wait, or maybe you're waiting on somebody here. We have, you deserve love, you are lovable, so very soon. So I think it's going to be kind of sketchy. I feel like you're coming into, because I feel like you're lingering past energy. There's some sort of past energy that you're bringing into this new connection. And I'm not saying that you're going to ruin it. It's going to create a little bit more conflict, and it's going to make it a little bit more difficult for you, Aries, to like, for you to like advance in this connection, right? Because you've been hurt in the past, because you haven't been able to open up all the way. Even with this new person, you haven't released the past either, and you still have hope for the past. You can say no, but I feel like there is still a little bit of hope there that you have from a past person. Okay, and I feel like because of that, the mixture, what's going to create here with this new person trying to come in the month of June here, it's going to create some sort of like wishy-washy energy. Like you really want it, but you don't, because you're guarded. But you want them to prove themselves, but you want them to chase you, but not too much. It's kind of weird. It's confusing, weird. But I feel like when it comes to June, I feel like this is a good opportunity for you guys to like connect and create something beautiful here. It's just that, again, if you're still lingering, or if you're still thinking of someone from the past, it's gonna make it very difficult. So let me just see what's the new person. What's the possible outcome with the new person? Page of Swords. See, you're guarded. Somebody here is guarded. Someone doesn't trust. It feels like the masculine here. Okay, it feels like the masculine is gonna push through, Aries. So the masculine is they're gonna push through. They're gonna say, you know what, I really want this. Do you want it or not? They're really gonna express their feelings to you. Like they're really gonna tell you. They're gonna get close to telling you, I love you. I really have a strong connection with you. We're like very soul connected here with the with the lovers, and the King of Cups is gonna be very. This person's gonna tell you like in person and very I don't know what the word is, like it's gonna be on your face, it's like, what do you mean I'm here because of you? I really like you, Aries. Like I really want to be with you. I want to make this work out. So I feel like the masculine is gonna push through this energy if they're the ones pushing back here, or they're the ones that are confused. But if you're the one that is confused, then flip it. It's gonna be maybe you, maybe the feminine. It's confusing. Either way, you guys get whatever you guys want. Like, so if you want a new love, you can have new love. That's what when I was picking up the cards, I was like, they get whatever they want. So it's like you can have it if you want it. You can have a relationship. You can have a boyfriend, girlfriend if you want. You can have this person back from the past if you wanted to, but you just gotta, for some reason, do something to get them back. Let's go to Taurus. What's up, y'all? Hello, hello. Oh, the chat is working now. I did an update before I got on the software was like, would you like to update? We fixed the chat, the chat window, and now it's working. What's up, Ruby Woo? What's up, y'all? Oh, Supernova. Joe, hi. AJ. What's up, y'all? Trying to keep my voice down, or else if I start coughing or sneezing, game over. All right, Taurus, missed that opportunity. What's going on here? I feel like this upcoming, it's gonna be Tuesday to Friday. Missed that opportunity at work, some sort of project. You get rejected or something like that, but it's okay. You're gonna be on your feelings. It's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you. If it's not about like a job opportunity or some sort of project that you get rejected or it gets canceled, or maybe they don't give you the opportunity to be in, it's gonna be more of maybe like a reconciliation, or you wanting to come together with maybe a friend or a lover, and it gets canceled. Okay. Let's see what we have for Tuesday here for Taurus. What do we have for Tuesday? What's going on Tuesday? Got the club going up. 3 of Wands, King of Wands. It feels like you've done a lot of work. It feels like, some of you guys, there's some sort of reward that you're waiting for, or maybe there's some sort of, I see you looking very good, okay? I feel like whatever it is that you're doing here, you're creating, how, the Midas touch, like whatever you touch, turns into gold. But I feel like people don't understand that. Like people don't see that. Maybe you're surrounded by people that don't really see the potential, or really maybe you have a lot of haters around you. You could also tell me that you're so good at your job that you're pretty much bored on a Tuesday. I feel like you're just waiting. You're waiting for the right opportunity to jump on something. Either, like I said, it could either be a new job. I feel like there's a lot of energy here, and I feel like you're just in this energy of like, okay, kind of like a cheetah when it's about to jump into the prey. That's how I see you on Tuesday. You're just like ready to make a big move, and you're just waiting for the right moment. Okay, and I feel like you're there. I feel like you've been working really hard. You've been manifesting this new opportunity or this new move that you're trying to do, and I feel like it's gonna work out for you. Just be careful. Make sure that you plan it out, okay? Because there's a lot of energy of like, like energy of saying F it, I'm just gonna do the jump. I'm just gonna take the leap of faith. And for some of you Tauruses, it might be like an uncalculated risk where you might end something that maybe wasn't supposed to end at this time. I have the Ten of Swords here, so for Taurus, watch out for any knee scrapes or sickness. I feel like some of you Taurus might have a fall, or maybe you need to be in bed, maybe a fever or something like that. Okay, maybe some of you guys are getting a procedure on Tuesday as well, so be careful about that. Okay, pay attention to what you're doing. Again, what I said was like earlier was like, I feel like you feel like you're so good, or maybe you're so good at your job that it's boring for you now, and that's when people get complacent, and that's when people get into accidents, because it's like, I've done this 1,000 times, and then boom, it happens. Okay, what do we have for Wednesday here? Wednesday, ooh, the devil. Not good. One more for Wednesday. You're gonna be battling addictions on Wednesday, or there's something here going on. Some of you guys are involved in a toxic connection here that is gonna put you in this mode of wanting to like withdraw from the world there. Like you're gonna be doing some heavy thinking when it comes to a connection here that has pushed you to, man, this connection is pushing you to like maybe drink or to do, toxic things. Like it's like pushing you out of your character. It's making you do bad things. Like, when things don't go right in your relationship, a lot of people like step out and talk to others, or they'll step out and want to drink and do drugs or something like that. There's some sort of toxicity that you have on Wednesday, okay, that you need to like pay attention to, because the devil is knocking at your door. And if you don't understand really what the devil is offering you, you're gonna let the devil in. You know what I mean? Because the devil never really plays a good game. It could be somebody saying, hey, would you like to meet Jesus? Something like that. But it's like, no, it's completely the opposite. Okay, so if you feel like there's some sort of withdrawal from your addictions or something like that, then get a hold of yourself. Try to just create space from people influencing that, or if your phone is influencing you to be to do something negative, then turn off your phone, listen to positive music, or go for a walk. That's the only way to avoid it, because if you're just gonna ignore it, it doesn't mean you're getting rid of it, you're just postponing it. Okay, so definitely a warning there for Taurus for Wednesday. Let's see Thursday here. What do we have for Thursday? The world, some sort of ending here, or a new beginning. Let's see what we have. Page of Cups, an apology. Let me see. Is this love related or what? It could be that for some of you Tauruses, you're dealing with somebody who's very toxic, someone who's very controlling, someone who's like brainwashing you. I don't know why I get that. So get you out of that connection. Don't pay attention to them. Like, people that try to control people, like, shouldn't even, oh man, they shouldn't even get like a second or a minute of your time anymore. Like, that's how I am. If I come towards someone and they're trying to like judge me in any way, or and it's not fair or whatever, I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm out. Like, okay, peace out. I just don't, it's just, I just don't have patience for people anymore. It's like, I don't care if I stay single for the rest of my life. It's like, whatever. I don't really care anymore. And just, it's so much better, coming home and just being on my own and doing whatever I want, than having somebody nagging at you and trying to prove something. Maybe they're lying to you all the time, and you see it like right in their face. Anyways, I feel like there is an opportunity here. Okay, so I feel like you guys do come back into a relationship, or you guys do get in a relationship on Thursday here. There's an apology, there's some sort of offering. It's like both two people are putting, something on the table and saying, okay, look, listen, let's make this work. We got to make this work. Okay. If this is not a past person, this could be a new person. And both of you guys are like excited, and both of you guys are equally putting effort and saying, hey, I really want to move in with you. I really want to have kids with you. I really want to have a, long-term connection, marriage. They do have feelings for you, vice versa. You do have feelings for them. It's like a new start for a long-term connection with the world here. Okay. 5-10 years. Hey, why not? Let's see what we have for Friday for Taurus. Balancing your finances here. Somebody's demanding money. Some of you guys are going to get a ticket, so watch out. Some of you Tauruses are going to get a ticket. Ooh. Ooh. It's going to be a pricey ticket. I don't know, Taurus. What's going on here? Be careful where you park. You might get towed as well. Whoever, if on Friday, be careful, because there's a police officer, or there's some sort of like law enforcement here that is not playing nice with you. This person is fed up. This person has an attitude, and this person is just doesn't care, doesn't want to hear your side, doesn't care about what you're going through, so be very vigilant of what you're doing on Friday. So make sure you're parking where, I don't know why I'm getting like a parking ticket, so make sure you park right. For some of you guys, it could be like a car accident or something like that. Okay. Yeah, it's not good for you. 5 of Cups. Either you get your car towed, or your car is like not necessarily totaled, but it's like it won't be it won't be like you won't be able to like drive it home. It's like you got to take it to the mechanic shop and then fix it or something like that. For some of you Taurus on Friday, oh man, Friday's energy is like very, very crazy. For some of you Taurus, if you're very if you create some sort of conflict, you're gonna lose. This is how I'm gonna put it. If you get into an argument, if you create a conflict, even when you're standing up for yourself, it's gonna be to where you get punished for it. You will get punished, even if it's not your fault. What I'm trying to tell you is like, if you're gonna, if you're gonna start something, or if somebody's gonna start something with you, all you can say is like, okay, you know what? I'm sorry, and just walk away, or say, maybe we should discuss this with someone else that was there, or something like that. It's like, don't escalate it. Don't escalate it and try to prove your innocence. Just be like, maybe we should have someone else here, because I feel like someone just is really, really, really against you. Okay. Definitely a female, definitely a woman here. And I think you know who this woman is. They don't want you around them. They don't want you. They don't. Oh my God. They don't want you. Whew. That's crazy. Could be an ex, or it could be somebody, a coworker that just doesn't want to see you win at all. All right, let's see the person on your mind, Taurus. For some of you guys, Ace of Cups, it might be new love. Like, I'm starting to read the cards as they are, like not trying to shift them all so much. Ace of Cups is always new love, Some of you guys have some sort of, maybe like an Aquarius, but somebody who's like some sort of, I don't know, astrologer, maybe tarot reader around you, maybe like, I don't know, somebody who claims to be super pure. and you guys have a really good connection. I feel like you guys are gonna. I feel like this is for the new Taurus, or new Taurus, like new love in Taurus. Like this could be for a single Taurus out there. There's someone who you don't expect coming for you. Oh my God, Taurus. Wish granted. You will find someone. This is for the single Taurus that they're not even speaking to anybody. They're just like, you gave up on love. You know what the cards want to say is like, yeah, just wait. You're gonna find like the deepest connection, like connection that goes deep to the soul. Like I'm talking like, my God. Like you guys know each other, you guys feel each other, like not physically, like energetically. Like this person can sense when you're miles away, like how you're feeling right now, or if you're nervous, or if you're happy, or if there's something wrong with you, this person is gonna be able to feel it. That's how connected you guys are gonna be. Okay, let's see the person that is in your mind right now. Maybe you're at a crossroads. You're a little confused about this person. I'm going to do the spread a little bit different than Aries because I didn't like the way Aries came out. Could be a fire sign, Aries, be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. You're confused about this person. You really are. Give me a sec. I got to do something real quick. Sorry, y'all. I'm not looking at the chat. If I owe you a tarot reading or something like that, please email me or text me. I haven't been feeling good, and I've gotten a lot of emails, and oh man, like I've had a lot of sinus pressure, and it's ridiculous. But I will definitely appreciate if you let me know if I owe you anything. Okay, don't be shy. Don't be shy. I don't want to be that type of terror either. So if I owe you anything, just tell me. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Person in your mind. Ooh. Two of Swords, Queen of Wands, and now we have the Seven of Swords. It's getting a little bit, a little weird here. It's getting to the point where it's like you don't trust them. You feel like they're just. It's somebody, whoever you're thinking of, you don't trust them at all. You feel like they're going out there, maybe talking to other people. You don't even know if you want to chase or pursue this person anymore or give them an opportunity. You do have a weakness for this person, I will say, Taurus. Like you see this person as very good looking, very sexy, pretty beautiful. Like they get a lot of attention without trying, And that's what you like about this person. Could be an air sign, fire sign. Tell me about the situation. It's like someone got hurt in this connection or this situation with you, Taurus. Either you or them, somebody got hurt. I think there's pure love here. The love is strong. The love is pure, but the actions were not really right. Didn't match the love. Like maybe somebody got hurt here. Things were said. I feel like it was more arguments. You guys couldn't agree verbally to anything, and I feel like it was argument after argument. Things just escalating and heating up out of nowhere. And how they say words hurt more than, I guess, than a punch. I don't I'm not sure because I've gone knocked out before. I've gone into a couple of bar fights, trust me. And, but one time I was a victim of a hate crime back when Trump was trying to win office again, I think. I can't remember when it was. My couple of my best friends were there, and I stepped outside, and I was waiting for another friend, so I stepped outside to call my friend, and I was walking back, and I was texting the same person on Snapchat, and I was walking back to go inside the bar because we were watching the elections, but we're also playing pool, and that's all I remember. I don't remember anything else. I just remember like waking up and then people around me, like everybody trying to fight. And so what happened was that I was walking, I wasn't even paying attention, and some dude, one of them MAGA, whatever, Make America Great Again, came at me and punched me from the back, from, you know, they didn't even like confronted me or anything, and I got knocked out. I got knocked out. It was pretty bad, but it is what it is. I believe in karma, and there was no way that I could like win that fight either way because I was pretty messed up, and it was very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Look at that. I just noticed this, Taurus. At the bottom of underneath the Ace of Cups, and you know how I was telling I was telling you about your story that this is a very strong connection where there's a lot of love. Look at that, Six of Cups. Literally underneath, I didn't even see it, but I saw, like, I looked down and I was like, wait a minute, there's another card underneath the Ace of Cups, and it's the Six of Cups. I'm telling you, some of you Taurus have this very strong connection with somebody here, or maybe they do with you, but overall, like, the theme is like there's a freaking, you know, soul tie or soul connection here, deep. I don't think there's soul ties, like we don't own our soul, you know, but it's like, you know, it's just, it feels good. It just feels good. We recognize the person and stuff like that, you know. A soul tie sounds kind of like the devil's work. Is like, well, we're together now, so you better not leave me. You know, it's like, I don't know. A soul tie is like, to me, doesn't sound good, okay? Doesn't sound good at all. But it's like a deep connection where, again, you guys like feel each other's love and stuff like that, okay? So I felt like you guys really did have really bad arguments here when it came to this situation here. Let's see what we have. Yeah. It's like somebody didn't appreciate the other person. Someone just didn't see the potential sometimes. It just, you know, like it was a huge turnoff whenever there was like arguments. Somebody didn't have trust either. Someone had a lot of love for a person, but that same love constructed some sort of like jealousy or something kind of toxic for this person, and they created, you know, ideas and stories in their head. Like, they didn't trust you, whoever this person is, maybe you or them. There was no trust here. Like, as much as they wanted to trust in this connection, there was still like that little, you know, that little feeling inside, like, oh shoot, like, yeah, this is not right. Seven of Swords with the devil at the bottom. Oh my God, stop. Very toxic connection. Very toxic connection. Let's see how this person feels about you. How does this person feel about? Okay, introspecting. They're trying to figure it out too. This person is saying, I don't know. I don't know, what is it about Taurus. I don't know. I don't want to be around Taurus, but I can't be away from Taurus. I need to find out like what this connection really is about. So they could be like doing deep thinking about you, Taurus. Two ones, they want to make a decision. They want to make a decision on whether to move on from you and walk into something new or something else, you know, like maybe not necessarily new love, or maybe just a cycle where they're just gonna like be single, or they're just gonna be all about them, you know. They're trying to decide right now. Six of Swords. They want to talk to you. They still have, like, don't get me wrong, you know, this person, this person is the love is fading for this person, Taurus. How they feel about you is like they want to have closure, they want to talk to you, they want to see if they can, you guys can work things out. But I think they're not using their heart, because I think they're weak. If they were to use their heart, they're gonna like forgive you, or they're gonna give in to whatever. It's like this person wants to be reasonable, and this person wants to put it like on paper, or they're confused. They really are confused on what they want with you, but they know that they don't want to leave you. They're also contemplating on just getting closure and walking out of your life for good. They're gonna make a comeback. They're gonna make a comeback, but it's not like what you're thinking. It's not to get back together. It's more like for I'm getting closure. I'm getting like a conversation to understand really what's going on, because they're also feeling like they don't know, what the connection is about. Let's see here. Let's see how you feel about them. You feel like it's not gonna change. Okay. You feel like this person's not gonna show up. You giving up 100%. You have this I'm stretching, sorry. You have this very, very strong connection with someone, but you completely gave up. You completely gave up on this person. And you're saying, I wish we could have some sort of reunion or some sort of reconciliation. But at the same time, it's like you have the 5 of Cups, which is a missed out opportunity. You gave up. You feel like your feelings are not validated. You feel like you're the victim in this game, And you feel like for this person to come back or come around is going to take a long time. For this person to change and give you what you wanted, or just what you need, which is like pure love, what you're giving to, like this person is going to take a long time. It's oh my God, it's going to take forever. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's complications. There's excuses that they're putting, or maybe you're also putting on your side. There's blockages. The thing about the 10 of Wands, the thing about the 10 of Wands is that those are things that we create in our mind. Like say like me, if tomorrow I'm gonna go to work and I'm already thinking like, oh, but I'm not gonna be able to, go to the gym because I have to walk my dog, and I have to like make food for my son, and I have to check on all kinds of stuff. Then I'm already saying, no gym. I'm self-imposing this blockage. When in reality, if I, put a little pep in my step, I can get everything done. It's just that we see it as, it's maybe, it might not happen, You could also be the one saying, that's it, no more, Taurus. You could be because you have the Judgment, so it's up to you. Or maybe you have said this, and you had the last word on this connection, on this situation. And as much as it hurt you to let them go, you still think about them. But you know that it's going to be very hard and difficult. Look at that. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Hangman. It's just, it's energy of things not being able to move forward at all. On your side, in your case, you're saying, nope, I don't believe this is going to work out. I don't believe that, this person is going to make a move on me, or they're going to come back. I gave up on this reconciliation. I already saw too many tarot readings where they said that, this is what you're saying, Taurus. A lot of tarot readers already told me that somebody's coming back and they never come back. It's like you completely gave up. Then the 4 of Cups. Oh my God. Then the Death card. You're pushing this, and I'm not saying that don't do it, because if you're not happy, then why would you like try to manifest something that you're not happy in? thinking that it's going to change or thinking that it's going to be different, because it won't. It won't be. And, you know, I feel like you're pushing it to where you're ending this cycle with this person. And even though when they come back, it's going to be very difficult for you guys to agree on anything, for you guys, like I said, it could be just closure that you guys, you know, there's a conversation to say what you couldn't say, and then maybe go on your way. What's the ending of this, or what's the possible outcome of this connection? Oof. I knew it 100%. I'm telling you, I saw this like when I grabbed the deck, and I was like, what's the possible ending, or not the ending, or death card. I saw that 100% before anything. The death card, 3 of Swords. Look at that. Death card, King of Swords, 3 of Swords. It's an ending. Somebody has to stand up for themselves. Somebody maybe does have another third party. If it's not, it's just too much pain here. Too much pain. It's like two people that love each other but can't seem to align. There's too much. Wow. I know why. I know why it's hard, Taurus. It's hard because the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. It's hard because there was love. And if it's not you that feels this love, then you must understand why this person keeps wanting to talk to you or keeps wanting to try with you, because they didn't have some sort of very, very strong love for you. And if it's not that you didn't have that, it's the other person, you know. It's always like that. But if it's you, then most likely the other person also loved you that way. It's funny because, you know, we're all adults, and when it comes to like, you know, relationships, we act like children sometimes. And it's like we give up on connections, and we make a mistake thinking that that mistake could be easily forgiven, or we can hide our tracks when it comes to like deception and stuff like that, or lies. But we don't know that one mistake, that one lie destroys the entire connection. That's the thing. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic lifestyle. So some of you Taurus do have addiction problems. You guys drink too much. Also, codependency could be that you depend of someone, or you constantly need to have somebody. Maybe somebody. I'm also getting that somebody here, like if they get rejected or they feel like they're not being loved enough, they run off and they try to find somebody who will like love them better or longer, or I don't know. They're kind of toxic like that. It's weird. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to Gemini. Oh, thank you so much for that super chat. Oh, appreciate you. I can't heart it or reply. Can I reply? What can I do with this? I can't do it. It won't let me do anything. But thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate you. All right, let's go. Let's see what Gemini has in store. Happy birthday to all the Geminis. Let's see what we have here. Tuesday. What we have for Tuesday for Gemini? Confusion, 7 of Cups. You have a lot of options. A lot of things going on around you on Tuesday, like not knowing what to do, kind of like in disarray or maybe disorder. maybe try to have a plan when it comes to what you're doing or what you're planning. Okay. A little bit of confusion here. I feel like if you're a single Gemini, I feel like you have a lot of people trying to get at you, Gemini. Be careful on taking too many drinks or drinking too much or taking drinks from strangers, okay? And that's going to be like for whenever either the Tuesday or like maybe the weekend when you get to celebrate. Be careful, because one of those drinks is not going to make you feel good. It's going to be spiked. Yeah. What else do we have for Tuesday here for Gemini? Okay. Knight of Wands. Again, I feel like there's this energy of like you not knowing what to do, but wanting to do everything at once. Okay. That Knight of Wands could be a fire sign around you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Saggy. But the whole day of Tuesday is, it's like when somebody drives from one place to the other, they're always busy. You know, it goes really fast, but you do get a lot done. But with that Seven of Cups, be careful. Be careful, like pay attention to the road or pay attention to what you're doing. There's somebody in your surroundings, Gemini. If you're a single Gemini, there's somebody in your surroundings, a fire sign, very strong fire sign, that you keep thinking of, but you're confused on. I think. And you're going to keep thinking, on Tuesday, you're going to be thinking deep of this person. Like, what are the chances and what are the possibilities that we were meant to, like, connect or something like that? Maybe that's what you're saying, or maybe that's the idea here, the energy. I feel like even though you have, I'm gonna tell you something. If I need to move faster with the readings. I feel like even on Tuesday, when you realize that there's a lot of options for you, and part of those options, there's somebody that stands out the most, and I think it's a strong fire sign. Now, one thing is that I will tell you is like you're not ready either way. Like you're not ready. You still need to heal a little bit more. You still need to like relax a little bit more, disconnect, and find yourself before you run into someone that you feel like maybe for some reason you feel like, oh man, this person really is interested or something like that. Make sure you're ready. That's what I'm trying to say. Make sure you're ready. But I have a lot of positive energy on Tuesday, a lot of, optimism, and also a little bit of confusion. Again, if you're drinking a lot on Tuesday, I don't know who does, but, I think I said it with Aries or Taurus is like, was it? Yeah, I got the club going up on a Tuesday. But yeah, a lot of fun things happening on Tuesday here. Again, if you're drinking, watch out. Let's see here. Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's go for Gemini Wednesday. Wednesday, you're checking on your finances. You're checking. You're doing some sort of life review here. You're thinking of somebody from the past. Maybe you're reminiscing. I feel like somebody wants to talk to you from the past. Someone that you've held back from, or you don't want to talk to. Not in a bad way, but I feel like there is some sort of like incoming message, something that they want to say. So I feel like Tuesday or Wednesday, you do get a kind of a message that can either be very upfront or kind of angry, that could start something where you're like, oh, don't even talk to me, or whatever, like you could also get into an argument is what I'm trying to say. So maybe on Wednesday Be careful of what you speak and what you say, because you could get into an argument with someone here that could be like mom, or it could be like, like a female, like a woman presence in your life, that could be like a mother, not necessarily your mom, but somebody who's older. You could get into an argument or some sort of disagreement. So be careful of that, okay? Also be careful of the way you talk on Wednesday, because it could be that you might gaslight somebody or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Page of Swords. It's a very intense conversation or argument. It's a conversation that maybe will start as an argument, or wait, it starts as a conversation and then gets into an argument. So be careful. Okay. I know Gemini can hold their own. I know Geminis are fighters. They're fighters. But how old are we? Okay. Wednesday. Let's go to Thursday. You got an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Oof, there's more communication. So you're talking. So, okay, there's some sort of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here trying to talk to you, trying to get to you, trying to make peace. They're coming in with solutions. If you've been out with someone, like they want to like talk about how can we fix this? How can we make this right? Was the plan? Are we done 100% or not? Okay. For some of you guys, if you don't have a person like that, a past person coming back, it's more like you're just spitting facts. You're just talking truth. Like you're telling your story and people are listening to what you're saying, It's like whatever you say, Gemini, is authority, it's power, and people are listening. So on Thursday, I feel like, you have power with your words here. There's also some sort of miracle happening on Thursday for you, and some sort of like strong realization, like kind of like a vision, or maybe like a download from spirit, something that didn't come from you. It's like some sort of vision or an idea, or maybe an answer to your prayers happening on Thursday. Yeah. Let's see what we have for Friday here. 9 of Cups. Congrats. Oh, 9 of Swords. Okay, I spoke too soon. Some of you guys, be careful on your drink. I don't know why a lot of people are getting the devil, but you have the devil at the bottom of the deck. So Friday, definitely 9 of Cups. So you get whatever you want. Some of you guys are gonna over drink. It's 9 of Cups is overindulgent, or overdoing something too much. It could be drinking, could be eating, could be doing something that you're not supposed to, and it's like easy for you to do, so you keep doing it. Whatever that means to you. But it feels like it's just going to create more chaos. It's going to confuse you more. If it's substance abuse, which is alcohol or whatever it is, it feels like it gets you very anxious and very, it goes from a good time to, when you're in bed or when you're alone, to you having like anxiety attacks or some sort of like, it gets you thinking really bad about what you're going through in life, or maybe it puts you like in this regretful type of energy, so be careful. And I think because there's like a lot of Gemini celebrating their birthdays or something like that. I think it's Gemini season, right? I don't even know. But yeah, be careful. The alcohol might get to you if you do drink. For some of you guys, you do something that is kind of like based on your ego. Like maybe you spend a lot of money and then you're like, oh shoot, now I got to figure it out for next week or next month or something like that. So you do something really good for you, but it's more of it's uncalculated, and it's again because of gluttony, because of you just want it and you don't care, and the consequences get to you later on to where you start thinking like, oh shoot, what did I do? Did I really needed to do that? Did I really needed to drink that much or to buy that for myself when I'm gonna have issues in the future here? You guys are battling some sort of I feel like this next upcoming weekend is going to be crazy for you. I feel like you're going to be battling some sort of like be really, really bad and be really, really good. Like you want to be a good person. You want to be decent, or I don't know why I say decent, but you want to be someone good. But the devil is tempting you to do something really, really bad. And I feel like this energy is going to play out from Friday all the way to the weekend. So be careful. Be careful. Friday is like you get what you want, but then you regret it so bad. That's what I'm trying to say. So Friday you get what you wanted, which is good, but then you start regretting it. Oh man. Okay, let's go to the person on your mind. Oh my God. Can I mute this microphone? There's maybe a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're thinking about, or they're thinking about you. I don't know. Maybe an Aquarius. Okay. I don't know. Let me see. Let me restart my chat because it froze. Where is my chat? It literally froze, and I just updated the... There it is. Huh. Let's see. Tell me about this individual and Gemini's energy here. You're married to this individual. You were like in a long-term connection here. Very spicy connection. A lot of sexual, a lot of getting it on, I will say. I think it was more based on your beauty, or on the the physical desire of each other. Because of this card being here right away, I feel like this connection, again, it was more based on like sex. It wasn't planned out. It was one of those connections where like things just, you just go with the flow. You just go with it. You don't like, you want long term, but at the same time it's like, deep down that it was some sort of adventure that was gonna maybe end, or maybe there's something good to it. But it feels like as much as you wanted it to, like, or as much as somebody wanted it to be long term, and just maybe it's on and off. Somebody played one person here, like there's a player here, somebody flirted maybe a little bit too much. It's like maybe both of you guys are very good looking, and but there was some sort of game or something played here where they wanted to see you jealous, or maybe you wanted to see them jealous, so that you guys could appreciate each other more. Oof, what's going on, Gemmy? Tell me more about the situation with the Gemmy. Three of Wands. If it's not a Taurus, it's definitely a fire sign that you're dealing with. Oh, look, there's another card under the Three of Wands. What? The Four of Wands. You saw this person as, you know, this connection was really good for you. There was everything in it. There was like good, you know, good sexy time, good chemistry. I guess the dreams were aligned. You know, you guys wanted maybe the same thing, as far as like in a connection. You guys wanted to win together, you know? Maybe you still do want to win with this person. You put in a lot of work, so they did. So are they putting, or they did put a lot of work into this connection. I feel like this connection, again, is like I'm getting like either somebody like you guys like putting each other in a position where jealousy was some sort of validation, or some sort of like getting some sort of jealousy reaction was like affirmation that, oh, they still love me, oh, they still care about me. I gotta get you jealous. I gotta get someone to like hit me up for you to realize, you know, that I'm here, or something like that. I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. It got very toxic. It's like good energy, but it got somewhat toxic here. Tell me more about this connection. Somebody got caught talking to another person. Yeah, somebody got caught sneaking around, you know, talking to someone else. Yeah. Let me just put this in a different way, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys are rolling your eyes right now, saying, "Oh, I don't have anybody, Rigo." Like, you know, like the person that I'm thinking of, I haven't even like, you know, seen them in person. Is just somebody that I've seen them in social media, and I'm just curious to see if there's an opportunity. It feels like you guys will match really good. If you were to step out of the, I'm going to spy, not as a spy, but just check this person's, you know, story all the time and not make an effort. I feel like if you were to make an effort, I think you guys will definitely have really, really good chemistry, a really, really good connection. Those are for the ones that are not dealing with someone right now. It's maybe you're wondering about like maybe a fire sign, a Taurus, maybe a strong Leo, because I do have the sun here. And if you're wondering about it, you guys could have a really, really good connection. I feel like both of you guys check each other's accounts. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, let's go back to the ones that already had some physical contact with this person. Again, I feel like it was very toxic. I feel like they needed to get you jealous, or you them, to be able to get some sort of reaction, because the connection felt like it was really good, but at the same time it felt kind of dull, you know, kind of like you needed more excitement. Maybe you're the type of Gemini that needs excitement, that needs some sort of stimulants, getting stimulated some one way or the other, whether emotionally or I don't know. Maybe you have that, Gemini. Maybe you can't. Maybe you have ADHD or something like that. Huh. Let's see how this person feels about you. Page of Cups. They do like you. They do love you. They do have feelings for you. Ten of Cups and the Magician. So this person thinks that, I don't know if this is a new person because the Ace of Cups is always new love, but if this is a past person that you're connecting with or it's kind of resonating, it's saying that it's a rekindle love. It's like somebody wanting to say, hey, you know what, I'm sorry for taking my cup away. Here's my cup, here's my love, here's my art. They also have the Ten of Cups, so they see you as someone who is long term, who is emotionally fulfilling for them, right? They want you, they need you, they really see you as the one and only, because for them to find someone else better than you, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, Jimmy. This person knows they're not gonna find a person like you anywhere. Anywhere. They do want to work on this connection. I'm hearing like as soon as they get an opportunity, they're going to try to work it out. They're going to try to make things right. I don't know if you want to accept that though. For if I don't know, this is not for new love, but I want to say for new love, it feels like you're meeting somebody that is going to want to be there for you all the time. It's going to want marriage right away. Or like some sort of serious connection, like you move in or they move in, or put it on social media or whatever, let the world know who we are and what we're doing here. Let's see how you feel about this person. Ooh, you don't know. You're heartless when it comes to this person, Jemmy. If this is a person that kind of gave you a lot of conflict, they lied to you, they made you fight, they made you prove your love for them, they gave you the runaround, Gemini, you're saying, nah, like, what do you mean you want to come back? What do you mean? What the do you mean you want to come back after all this, like all the fights, all the arguments? Maybe some of you guys even got physical with this person. If it got to the point where you guys were making each other jealous, I feel like it was super easy for you guys to get to where like somebody grabbed your hand like really, really tight, or someone just literally got physical, and you had to put some sort of restraining order on them or something like that. But with the 5 of Wands is like, it shows that they had a lot of people against you, or you had a lot of your friends and family against them because they were very abusive. You're saying no more. I think you're contemplating, you're also trying to be fair, but at the same time, deep down, you're saying no more. You're saying, I need something new. I want something new. I want something better. This connection still confuses you. Like it's because it's the 7 of Cups. It's very confusing, but at the same time, there's some sort of feeling like there's love there, or there's feelings there, but you don't know what the feelings are. When somebody just confuses, like, do I want you as a lover, or do I want you as a friend, or just it's just it throws you off with that 5 of Wands. I think you're just gonna say no. I think it's gonna be very difficult for this person to, or for you to give love, and and if this is a connection based on like again, sex, then it's going to be easy for you. But if this is a connection where you want like true, authentic love, I think they're going to offer you that, but you're going to be very, very, you're going to be the difficult one where you're not going to see it anymore. You're not going to believe it anymore. You're not going to understand it anymore. Like this person, you're going to see them as a clown, like somebody who's trying to like trick you because you've been through it with this person. Like you gave so much to this person that now when they come back and they are trying to give you, like, me as a tarot reader, I'm telling you, like they are trying to give you like like pure love, and they're trying to make things right, but you're not going to see it like that, you know? And that's the thing, is like when we get heartbroken, when we lose the trust, we don't gain it back that easy. It's not about like, I'm sorry, here's 1,000 flowers or 1,000 roses. It doesn't freaking matter. It doesn't matter, because the wound is deep down. The pain is still there, and it's something that is not going to go away. It remains in history. It remains in the past, and you cannot change the past. And as much as you want to forget about it, you want to forgive this person, it's always going to be there, you know? It's always going to be there. And for some of you guys, if this person, you know, was unfaithful, like every day, you're going to wake up thinking like, damn, this person really went behind my back and slept with someone else. And now they're back. Can you just think about that? Just because they say sorry, or just because they're promising to not ever do it again. And that's the difficult thing to do. Like, that's where you can heal by being stronger and carrying that pain, but you're always going to remember. What is the possible outcome of this connection here? It's going to be a tough one. 7 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles. It's one of those where it's gonna take a lot of your energy to make a decision, because I feel like you still have love for this person, or I don't know, maybe lust. I just don't feel like you're letting this person come back that easy. No. As for the outcome, I feel like you guys are still going to be like trying to like make it better, trying to see if you guys can, you know, come back together. They're going to keep apologizing. They're going to keep sending you flowers, little gifts. But it just, 4 of Pentacles is just someone doesn't know. Someone doesn't know if it's a good investment. It's a good, you know, thing to go back to. On paper, maybe there is a benefit to going back to this person, but emotionally is not going to pan out for you. It's going to be devastating. But there is going to be some sort of benefit, which is the sex, which is the combined income, which is them submitting to you. But again, it's like you're going to be the one with the issues trying to accept this person, or seeing this person as you used to see them when you first met and fell in love. Five of Pentacles. So I forgot to get you one of these for you, Gemini. Unrequited love, Gemini. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'm telling you. And flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Why was I feeling like you guys will flirt, or you guys will make each other jealous or something? I don't know. Anyways, sorry, I completely forgot to. Anyways, for the 5 of Pentacles to come out is like you guys might actually just go cold shoulder, go cold on them, and not not entertain them anymore. 5 of Pentacles is someone who ghosts, like is the ghosting card. It's not feeding the connection anymore when it comes to like romance. It's also done on purpose, like knowing that person is waiting for a text or a call from you, but they're saying, no, I'm not gonna do that. Nah. For what? There's nothing there, you know? it's the Five of Pentacles when it comes to like a relationship or a connection. Man, they can't lie. They can't put an excuse. Oh, I'm busy with work. Da da da. Nah, they just don't care. They just really they don't care. All right, let's go to Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's go. What do you have for Tuesday for Cancer here? Okay. And the Five of Pentacles comes out. I feel like on Tuesday, you're looking into investing on some sort of home. So maybe doing like some sort of upgrade or some sort of repair when it comes to your house. I feel like you've been thinking about this. You've been contemplating because it's going to take a lot of money from you. But I feel like you have the money. You just feel like it's unnecessary, Some of you guys are going to still think about it, but like Tuesday is going to be like, oh, maybe I should do that upgrade or that renovation, or maybe, it's getting to the point where, it's not going to be like it's an option. It's going to be like, it's a must, because if I don't do it, something else is going to break or something like that. I also have a lot of, like, on Tuesday, you're holding back from somebody. You're not talking to somebody. You're holding your words in. Cancer. I hope you're not. I see that some of you Cancers are going to have some sort of argument with your partner. On Tuesday when it comes to like money, finances, or home, regarding home, or a relationship, because Four of Wands could be a home, but it could also be like a relationship, a connection, a marriage, or something like that. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be, like a connection that is very fulfilling for you guys. But there's issues with money or finances. If not, again, like there's a repair or something like that. If it's not about the house, it's about you guys. There's some sort of problem happening in you guys' relationship where you guys are avoiding each other, where you guys are not on purposely giving the cold shoulder. Like you're doing it on purpose, like even if you guys sleep in the same bed, like you guys are just completely quiet and don't say anything. And literally lay on the bed, and just go to sleep and just quiet, It's just very quiet. I think the masculine energy here is not able to. It's not able to show their feelings. It's like a statue here. It's like, what is the point of you being here if you're just like a person that just doesn't do anything, Like maybe the feminine energy is like wanting more care, more love, more not necessarily passion, but like I'm feeling like care and love is what they want. And the masculine is like, nah, I'm like, why? Like I've been here. I've been me this whole time. Let's see what we have on Wednesday. On Wednesday, you have a really good idea, success overall. So if you're having issues with your partner on Wednesday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, I feel like there's a solution. There's some sort of like, okay, fine, we'll work it out. We'll make it to where we both feel happy in this connection, because this is a responsibility for the both of us, not just one, okay? And Six of Wands, I feel like you guys are doing something good. I feel like, again, you're making this connection work. out. If you're not in a relationship and if you don't have issues in your relationship, it just signifies that there's an opportunity at work with your finances, maybe an investment here that you can definitely get money from. If not, it's like you're receiving the rewards or some sort of payout because you invested in something a while back. You're realizing that your net worth is higher than you thought it was, and you now have more and more capabilities, more credit, more opportunities open for you if you wanted to do something different. What, Cancer? What? All right, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, be careful. You might feel a little burnout, overworked. Maybe you feel like you need to stay home and relax. Maybe a little bit under the weather here. I feel like you have a really good day on Wednesday, but on Thursday, watch your health. Drink plenty of water. Something is making you stress. Like something's stressing you out. There's some sort of plan or something you've been thinking of for the past, I don't know, if it's not 4 months, it's 4 years that you've been like planning for a long time. And it's like you keep contemplating. You're also getting dreams or some sort of vision from that type of plan that you've been working on. I don't know if it's an investment, but it has to do with money or maybe career or something like that. And it's like you're contemplating on like taking action or making some sort of decision here. I don't think you make a decision on Thursday, but it's heavy on your mind. Okay, again, warning for you: watch your health. Some of you need to go to the doctor on Thursday for a checkup or something like that. Yeah. Everything's good. Don't worry. Let's go Friday. When it comes to your health, it's good. I feel like on Friday you have someone coming back, someone you don't trust, someone that you broke up with, or maybe you have on and off type of connection here. They're trying to message you. They're trying to see what you're doing. They're trying to plan something here. They're trying to see if you're willing to feed the energy or willing to reciprocate, just to see where things will go. I feel like some of you Cancers are leaving a connection on Friday. Either you're saying no more, I'm good, because the death card is here. It's like, I don't trust you. Like, I get it. You want to make things work out, but it just in my eye or in my perspective, it just doesn't seem like it's something that it's a good idea, something that will go the long way. I feel like you're giving somebody some sort of lecture. You're talking to somebody, sending messages saying, hey, this is the truth and this is how I feel about it. This is how it's going to be and this is how it's going to go. It's either yes or no, or it's either right or left. And this is what I feel like it is between us. I also feel like there's other changes. For some of you guys, be careful. If you're stealing, if you're taking things from work or some sort of group, be careful, because you're gonna get caught. And it's not gonna be where you get caught on Friday. It's gonna be when you come back the next week. There's gonna be like video or photos of you or something like that, or proof that you took something, and that's gonna create some sort of outcome here. It's not going to be like a slap on the wrist. It's going to be some sort of like, either you get fired or you get terminated or you get pushed out of the group, or it's going to be where you get put on blast by everybody. It's going to be very, very embarrassing. So if you're doing something sneaky, at work, or like I said, some sort of group, some sort of community, the truth always comes out. So if you're taking something, then yeah, that's gonna happen. It could also be that you find out that somebody's like, someone is having issues, or someone messed up somehow in one way, and you gotta help them. That's what I'm getting to. So I know I'm like, now I'm talking too much. Now I'm talking too much. It's a lot, you guys. For Cancer on Friday, it's a lot. Seven of Swords, the Death card, and the Eight of Wands. Oh my God, it's like I'm getting so much. Like for some of you guys, is like you're getting messages of something that is gonna change your life, or it's someone's life is changed, completely transformed, completely different. You know, and it just happens out of nowhere. It's like somebody gets very lucky, you know, and there's some sort of like, hey, look at what I did, or look at what happened. Look, you know, because the sun here and the lovers, it's a very strong decision or something that is very promising for this person. It's life changing. If it's not for them, it's for you. That's why I say, like, if you're doing something sneaky with that Seven of Swords, then this is coming for you. But if you're not doing anything sneaky, it's like there's something positive happening in your circle and your friends, family on Friday, okay? I know I'm a slow tarot reader. All right, person on your mind. Let me just split it. Five of Wands. Five of Wands is where you have multiple people trying to, you know, stir the pot in this connection. So everybody has an opinion. Your friends, their friends, you know, their family, your family. If it's not that, it just could be that interiorly, like inside of you, you're like conflicted. You don't know what to do. You're just going crazy. It's like mad anxiety with that Five of Wands. I feel like Five of Wands is definitely, you know, it's more of that anxiety where you feel your heart that is gonna like literally come out of your chest because you don't know how to, you know, control or get a hold of the situation here. You don't know what to do. Seven of Swords. What's going on? Seven of Swords pertains to somebody who's being sneaky, right? Doesn't think of the consequences. AKA the cheater, the thief, the liar. The Sun card. The truth comes out. Oof. All right. Let's see. Tell me about the situation here. The Tower. Did you have a Tower with this person? Look at that Tower and the Four of Wands. Could be that you guys broke up and then you guys try to make this thing right again. It could be that, again, you guys had some sort of realization that the connection wasn't really good. You guys weren't aligned. And I feel like you broke up with this person and you got back together, or you guys got back together. Despite the distance, or despite the fallouts, you guys still have a lot of love. Oh my God, I said that before I saw this. You guys still have a lot of love. I don't know if there's distance between y'all two, if there's people in between. Maybe there's a family that doesn't want you guys together or something like that. Despite that, there's a lot of love here. Tell me more about this connection. Yeah. I have a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a little bit of air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think you guys were, I don't know if you guys are still in some sort of like long-term connection, or some sort of connection where you guys wanted long-term, but it's been on and off. Like there's been things happening, like, you know, you guys see each other as wanting to be together, and you guys see this connection like to the point where it's like, it's very, it could work out. It could definitely work out. You know, there's, okay, we do have difficulties, or there's issues here and there, but if we use a Band-Aid, this connection could actually work out, you know? It feels like someone wants, like somebody's expecting the other person to do more of the work for them than anything. And it feels like somebody's just constantly promising things or talking things or saying verbally saying things, and they don't turn into actions. They just turn into words for some reason. So somebody has false promises. Somebody's giving you words that are, empty, hollow words. I don't know what that means. I mean, Ten of Pentacles is here. Maybe you have a doubt, or they have a doubt that maybe it's just because of the money. Maybe you feel like this, whoever it is, that this person, maybe there's an interest in the money or the bank account or something like that. Because the Ten of Pentacles does signify like long-term connection, but it mainly signifies finances and the benefits, right? Because they're pentacles, it's money. Contracts, like. Let me see. What else can you tell me about this? I kind of zoned out for a little bit. You see this person as very charismatic. This person, like, either, I don't know, either you, them, or you, or them, you. You guys saw success with each other. It's just that it never happened. The talking, the planning, the creating, the, staging and stuff like that went nowhere. It's like there was a lot of hope here in this connection, but it just took forever. And maybe they are telling you like, oh, you got to give me more time. You have to be more patient. You have to wait. It can't just be like, here's everything. Boom. There's some sort of wait for this connection to happen. And someone here is not having it. Someone here is saying, I don't know if I can wait. See, told you, Five of Pentacles before it even came out. Someone's saying, I don't know if I can wait. I don't know if this is right. I don't know if I have feelings for you anymore. I don't know what's going on. I feel like this is a missed out opportunity. Somebody's saying that, okay? That's what I'm reading the connection. Someone's saying, I'm not being validated here. My feelings, are not. Somebody feels like they're a victim to this as well, like they want more love, more affection. But somebody's not doing that because maybe their love language is different. But I do with the five of cups, I do have somebody here who is feeling like this is a missed opportunity. Like this is not going to work out. Like they already gave up. Like even if they have a little hope in this connection, the withdrawal of that is even worse, where they always feel disappointed, sad, and depressed because it doesn't go their way. Number one, someone doesn't want to wait. Someone cannot wait, for you or you for them. Number two, somebody's like feels disappointed in this connection, and they feel like it's a lost cause. Like there's nothing that you can do or they can do to make you feel loved again. They can't. It feels like somebody thinks that the person can have, or either could have a better outcome with somebody else, or you can have a better outcome with someone else. You know what I mean? Like someone here in this connection is saying, you know what? Like our thing is done, and I feel like we can be better off with other people than coming back to this. You could be dealing with a fire sign or a Scorpio. Let's see how this person feels about you here. Hermit. They're thinking about you. They're not making a move on you yet, but they are thinking deeply about you. Okay, they're introspecting. They're like going soul searching for what this connection really is. So this connection is really affecting them. Having. Oh no. I think. Hold on, y'all. Hopefully it goes back. Oh, are you kidding me? Why is it so dark? Hold on, y'all. I forgot to plug in my camera, so the battery died on it. So yeah, so this person has a hermit. The hermit is a card where they go soul searching to find the answer of what this connection really means to them. Now at the bottom of the deck, they have the Nine of Swords, so they're analyzing. They keep thinking about this over and over at night. They really want to find some sort of balance between you guys. Okay, now this person could also be doing some sort of therapy, or there could be like going to like maybe talks or something like that. They could also be asking the opinion of others, maybe even a professional, maybe like a therapist or something like that. This person could be doing that too. They're looking, not only they're soul searching when it comes to like what this connection means right now for them, they're also like getting opinions of other people. They want to have some sort of like, they want to make this fair. They want to balance it, and if it is that it balances out to the point where they have to let you go, then so be it. Then that will be the main idea. The main energy here is that they actually are thinking of doing something about it. They're not just gonna stay quiet. Yeah. So I do have them coming towards you with, they do want to have a conversation, but the conversation I feel like is going to get very heated right away. like they're demanding things, they're saying things out of their perspective, and all they're saying is the bad things, or they're saying is the things that they don't like about you, or they don't like about the connection, you know, instead of saying, hey, you know what, I really appreciate you, I really appreciate, you know, what you do for me and how you treat me and stuff like that. They're not saying that. They're saying, oh, because every time you're nagging, every time you're saying this, you're talking, you're always on your phone. I don't know who you're on your phone with. You know, I don't trust this, I don't trust that, I don't trust this person. You know, it's like they're gonna tell you a lot of the things that they bottled in for a long time. And that's what they're trying to do, is like just let you know really how they feel deep inside. Because I don't think that even the opinions of other people, I think it's more for his or her comfort rather than for the benefit of the connection. You know what I mean? You know, like when you go to your friends and you say, oh yeah, I'm dating this person, and this person is like, you know, they're not texting me sometimes, and your friends will be like, oh nah man, just, you know, leave that person, there's someone else better, like you deserve better. You know, when they don't know that maybe the other person has 2 jobs, or there's sometimes maybe they have some sort of condition where they're always tired, or, you know, I don't know. I'm not trying to say that they have some sort of excuse, but I do feel like they're like everything that they're hearing is because it's for their benefit, you know? It's like bad advice or something like that. Let's see how you feel about this person. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Death card is the first card to flip on the deck. So you feel like this is done. You feel like you want to be independent out of, you know, disconnected and independent from this connection. So look at this. Let me just put it for you. First card was the Death card. Then the Nine of Pentacles. You're telling me it doesn't matter what this person says. Like, you're gonna enjoy your singlehood. You're gonna be independent. You're way better off independent, and you're leaning more towards like having a new beginning, letting all this be done, and you know, starting your being single and being happy. You just want to be happy. That's what you're telling me, Cancer. Yeah, you have this energy, Cancer, that you're attracting a lot of people. I don't know if you're a male or female Cancer. You're attracting a lot of people, and I think you're gonna leave this person behind. I think this person is like, all I hear is somebody nagging, you know, like somebody just constantly just putting you down, telling you your defects, telling you like, you don't do enough here, you don't understand me. Then, you know, then why are you here, you know? And I feel like you just want to be set free from this. You have opportunities and you have suitors coming to you that can give you a lot more than this person can right now at the moment. This person is not even like, this person is not even thinking of giving you love. This person is just trying to like tell you their sadness and their issues and their problems, rather than finding a solution for this. And you're saying, nah, Cancer is done. I'm out. I had enough. You know what? you're even saying this if you're like a female Cancer, or, you know, you're saying like, you know what? And you know what? The guy at the store over there hit on me yesterday. He's fine. That's what I'm hearing, is like you're about to meet somebody too, Cancer, that is gonna be like, oh man, this is it. This is why I moved on from all that, you know? You have a King of Wands offering you the Ten of Pentacles, Six of Cups. You have somebody who's like emotionally available for you, willing to put in the effort. You know, this is a person that really does, you know, puts in the effort. I don't want to say that this is a chaser, because I think people that chase are, if you chase too much, you're desperate. And if you know, if it comes to the point where you're chasing and this person is like playing hard to get, then that's not your person. Just so you know. But if you put effort, like you say, hey, I wanna see you tonight, or hey, can we come together, you know, next Friday and chill or something? And the other person was like, oh yeah, let's do it. You know, some like there's plans being offered and plans being accepted, you know. That means that both of you guys do feel each other. But if there's something where like, oh, I don't know, you know, I'm going on another date with someone else, then yeah, you already know that they're not all about you, you know. I'm not saying don't fight, I'm not saying don't chase, but there's a limit to like how much energy you're willing to give somebody who's not giving you, you know, the attention that you deserve. And sometimes it's going to be like that. Not everybody's going to be like, oh, I'm all about you. Especially new people. They don't know, but they know. They don't know, but they know. They don't know how they're going to feel about you, but they know if they want to entertain you or not, you know. Especially if you have somebody that gets a lot of attention, or, you know, then someone that is always constantly wanting attention, posting for the gram, or, you know, posting pictures, just trying to Snapchat all the time. Is like they have an audience, and all they want to do is satisfy the audience. And if they ever give you an opportunity, you're gonna be part of their show. You know what I mean? That's what, you know, what people don't understand with these people that have like social media addictions. You know, they're constantly showing off what they're doing, or, you know, telling people what's going on. It's because they're already addicted to getting that validation from other people. And so when you step into their life, you're not going to be a partner to them romantically. You're going to be some sort of character in their show. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but if you're dealing with somebody that is like that, then that's what it is. Because that person, I 100% tell you that if that person was to be all about you, then they will drop that, or they will post you right away, or they will literally not post anything and talk to you, you know, just like that. If it was a good connection. So I feel like you Cancer, you're saying, nah, I can do better somewhere else. No, I'm good. You know what? We'll see, but I'm okay right now. With the Death card, I feel like you're saying no, but let's see what's the outcome of this connection, just for, you know, kicks and giggles, I guess. Yeah, so wow. So I feel like some of you guys are going to choose a divorce if you're married to this person, or you're going to choose to just say no. You want justice, universal justice here, or justice. You know, you want a fair decision. You want to say, okay, you know what, we had a good game. We had everything. It was cool. You know, you go your way, I'll go my way. If there's anything tied, we'll separate it. You know, we'll take what's ours and just go our own way. I feel like it's going to be very difficult for you guys to get back into this connection. Very, very difficult. There's still a lot of love here, though. 100%. So that's why it's either they're going to persist, or it's just that they don't know. They don't know how to love you, or how to show emotions. They just don't know. I don't know if that's them or you, but somebody here doesn't know how to honestly talk from the heart, you know? It's like all they say is like what they don't like and what they have a problem with, you know? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, Cancer. And then we have Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So with that card, be careful, because it doesn't mean go back to it, or it doesn't mean stay, you know, stay trapped in this connection. The make the effort signifies that you have to make that step, even if it's like leaving this person because you're not emotionally fulfilled anymore. You feel like this person is not going to change. You feel like this person is just, it doesn't really give you anything. Because all this person has is dark cards, like really dark energy. So I don't think this person is helping you out in life. I don't think they're helping you be happy. It's more like they're draining you. So making the effort is to like walk away from this person to be able to acquire maybe another connection that is going to make you feel a lot better. Sometimes that's like the effort, is to actually push through and tell yourself that there's better out there for you, you know? All right, here we go. Let's go to Leo. Oh my God. How long is it? 2 hours. I gotta finish this fast. All right, Leo, let's see what we have for you on Tuesday. 10 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Getting money, getting loans. There's something here about some sort of contract or something like that. You are getting money. You're realizing that you have some extra cash around, or somebody's giving you money for something. You're looking really good. You're here. 10 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Tuesday is going to be a really good day for finances, career, big comeback, you know, in control of your money. And again, some of you guys are able to bring more money in somehow. There's an idea here. You're committed to making more money. Wow. Okay. It's pretty good. So if you have any projects or any ideas lingering around, like it's time to put, you know, the King of Wands is the one that actually makes it happen. It's the one that creates it out of nowhere. It's the one that also, when they create it, they just finesse it, or they polish it, you know, and they make it work so freaking good. So you're looking really good right now. Well, on Tuesday, Leo. I feel like there's some sort of payout for you on Tuesday. Wednesday we have some sort of decision. Okay, some sort of decision to come back to some sort of project, connection. Could be somebody like saying, hey, would you want to meet up and have coffee, you know, on Wednesday? Or maybe there's a meeting that you have to attend, and you're not sure on what to say, what to do, but you're going to go with it either way, you know? It's like you're going to speak out of your heart, whatever it is you feel like is happening. And I hope it's not one of those meetings where you're being put on check or something like that. Because I do have maybe 2 or 3 people looking at you, kind of asking questions and interrogating you, or, you know, getting like the facts about some decision you did or something that happened a while back. Yeah. I also have that a child, could be like a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, child is missing you, or they wanna see you. They do miss you a lot. Yeah. Something with your children, something's gonna happen, something positive where you guys are gonna start connecting in a different way, in a more, maybe you have like some sort of like a teenager or someone going into the teenage years. Sorry, y'all, I have my son here on the phone. He wanted to see me. So yeah, I have like there's some sort of change happening, very positive change, very constructive change. Like whoever, if you had a child that was like maybe, younger and is going into the teenage years, you see the change, and they're taking up on more responsibility because the Three of Pentacles is like coming together and needing to create something together. There's some sort of plan being created. So it's a very good energy if you have kids on Wednesday. Let's see, Thursday. Thursday, I feel like you're exhausted. You're exhausted when it comes to work. It feels like there's pain. It feels like maybe some of you, be careful, because maybe some of you Leos might get hurt on Thursday, because I do have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is like there's pain. There's also like some sort of medical issue happening here, and it happens at work. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords is like there's an ending at work, there's an accident at work, or it could be that you get hurt, or there's just a lot of pain and you just can't wait to get home. It feels like you have a very physical job. If you have like a very like construction or something that is very, very physical, like hands-on, then I feel like it's going to be you're going to be very tired. If it's not that you don't get hurt, it's more like, be careful, right? But it's more like you just want to get home and sleep. You have no energy at all. Okay, let's see. On Friday, five of Swords. On Friday, you have some sort of invitation, maybe like some sort of like date, or somebody inviting you out, trying to meet you. I have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles together here. It's just that I don't know what is it about this connection. It's like you don't trust it, or you don't have hope on it. It's like if there's a reason for you to not go, you're like, okay, I'm not going. I'm good. Like if there's an excuse, the minimalist excuse to not go and meet this person, you're like, nah, I'm not gonna go. It could also be that when it comes to like acquiring more money, you get a little lazy. For some of you guys, like maybe if you need to work overtime, make more sales, make more calls, or create more, whatever that means, is like you guys get a little lazy. There's a lot of contemplation on Friday. Like there's a lot of there's a lot of ideas of how to invest money, create money, or what to do to bring in more financial stability here. And I think you're trying to push at all costs here, but at the same time, it's like you're in between. I don't know how that sounds. For some of you guys, like it's kind of lazy. For some of you guys haven't really, you don't know how to approach the situation. For some of you guys, is like you're gonna get it at all costs. You know, you're gonna make it happen at all costs, and be careful because the seven. So we have this the five of swords and the seven of swords here together, and that to me signifies that somebody's willing to sell something broken, or to do something, to promise something somebody when it comes to like money or finances, to promise something somebody, and it's obviously is a lie, or it's not completely all the way true. So it's like you're pushing it. I don't see anything bad here. It's like somebody might ask for a refund as well for some reason. I don't know. One more card for Friday. Yeah, it has to do with money. Six of Pentacles. So again, someone might be asking for a refund from you, or maybe somebody's like saying, "Hey, remember you owed me this," or something like that. You know, you remember like we did this, and that could be you saying that to somebody, or someone saying that to you. Okay. That's funny. All right, person in your mind, Leo. Person on your mind. Moving very slow, huh? Nine of Pentacles. You feel like this is not going to work out. You feel like it's stagnant, like it's not moving forward. There's hope, because the Knight has the Pentacle. Like there is something there that you're like waiting for it, or have hope for, but the Knight is just not moving at all. Like the horse is just like standing there, you know. So maybe you're thinking of whoever you're thinking of is like you're giving up on them, or you're giving up hope, or you feel like it's gonna be very difficult. Yeah, Four of Swords. Huh? What? You okay? What? Let me finish, okay? I forgot you were there. Four of Swords, again, it's like there's no movement in this connection. Either this person is not making contact, you're not making contact. Four of Swords is like, maybe we're just dreaming about them, or we're just thinking about them, but there's nothing moving forward here. Like there's no action at all. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like you're losing hope on a connection, Leo, or someone is making you feel like they're still into you, but it's affecting you. Like they're still into you, but they're not putting in the work. They're not putting in the effort. Or maybe you could be doing this to somebody where like you text them with, you know, with your charisma or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, yay." And then you just disappeared out of nowhere. Let's see. Tell me more about the connection here for Leo. Oh. Huh. Two of Swords. Very confusing in your head about it. You don't know. You don't know if to pursue, if to let it go. It's just very confusing. Both of you guys are confused. Both of you guys don't know the truth. Like you don't know. I don't think you know their true feelings, nor they know your true feelings for them. Knight of Swords. I feel like you guys are at a distance. Maybe you're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys are at a distance, but there is like whenever the communication happens, it just happens and it flows, and it's a lot of communication, you know, and it's communication that is like communication that is unfiltered, or they tell you really how they feel, you know, like straight up to the point. not like that. I'm trying to say like they're truthful with you. Like they tell you the truth. And it could be like you guys don't talk for like maybe 2-3 days, and then out of nowhere you like constantly talking, you have a conversation through the entire day, and it's funny and blah blah blah, and then again you guys stop. You guys are very independent of each other. So whoever you're dealing with, Leo, or maybe this person, they feel like both of you guys feel like you guys are independent. Both of you guys feel like you guys are single, and I don't know if you guys have friend circle each other or something like that. But for the Nine of Pentacles to be here is like both of you guys are desired, or maybe somebody here is very desired. But the Nine of Pentacles it just tells me that you guys are just very independent of each other. Like you guys are starting to grow apart now. There's a lot of distance between y'all two. A lot of distance. Tell me more about this situation here. Oof, Seven of Pentacles. Oh my God. You guys are lost. It's like you guys are single, but at the same time, like the Seven of Pentacles is that card of like, okay. Hold on, wait a minute. If I can't let Leo go that easy, or Leo is saying, I can't let go of this person that easy. Like no way. You know, it's like both of you guys are like acting single, but at the same time, you guys are thinking about each other, about the connection, whether to give it another try, whether to make it work, or what's going on. Maybe one of you guys is saying, I'm good, no more, you know, I'm choosing to be single, you know, it's gonna be hot girl, hot boy summer, whatever. But I feel like both of you guys are still like thinking of each other regardless. Oh my God. They love you, Leo. They love you like they've never loved anybody before. I feel like both of you guys love each other. You guys have this this unbelievable connection that you guys hide from each other, that you guys are not telling about each other. Because the Two of Swords is like, I'm not giving information. I ain't gonna be the one to lose here if I say that I love this person, or you know, maybe Leo saying I'm not gonna tell this person that I'm still all about them, you know. Oof, you guys love each other. Oh my God, it's one for the other here. It's like perfect match. But what the are you doing? Like, what are you guys doing acting single? Or it feels like you guys are also like distant, you know? If it's not like physical distance, it could be that maybe you guys withdraw each other's, you know, energy on purpose because it was very confusing. It's very confusing because the heart says yes, the mind says I don't know. I don't know what the Leo wants. I don't know what Leo's saying. I don't know what the other person wants, you know? 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Shut the up. And then we have the Judgment here. So there's, okay. You guys, I don't know. Okay. I don't know if you, Leo, I don't know if you're coming out of a connection, or maybe you're going into a connection. You could be that either way. I don't know. It's just because oh my God. At the beginning, I was picking up of this energy of somebody, two people that love each other, but for some reason can't seem to like tell each other how they feel. Like, you know, there's that blockage or that wall because they don't want to damage each other's egos. Maybe that you're dealing with another Leo or something like that. But I mean, I feel like there's a lot of love here. A lot of love. And you guys, for some of you guys, okay, maybe this is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you guys, could be a Scorpio, but I don't know. But for some of you guys have, have been together, broken up, and you guys cannot seem to release each other anymore. Like, it's like this connection is there, and you don't know what it is. Like, you don't know, like, you know, you love them. Oh man, it's complicated, especially with the ten of cups. Is like, if this is somebody who is at a distance and acting single from you, who doesn't know what they want. Maybe both of you guys are like that, but both of you guys know deep down that you guys are meant for each other. Like, you guys are meant to be happy together. Or if the possibility was given that you guys are going to be like fulfilled as a couple together, you know, you just got to give up that, the singlehood here. You got to give it up, Leo, or they got to give it up. Someone's acting very, I do what I want, you know, like, either someone's saying, I'm not into the Leo says, you know, I'm theirs. I'm out here doing things. Or it could be the other way. Not until the Leo says, or, you know, not until they say that they want me or whatever. I feel like there's a clash in energy, because there's someone here. Both of you guys want each other. That's 100%. All right. If it's not that, I'm going to say the masculine wants the other person really bad. The feminine is saying, I don't care. Whatever. I'm good. I'm looking good. I'm happy. I'm independent. I got money. I have career. I have things to do. People want me. I'm desired, you know? But they're still stuck on you, Leo. But they're saying, I don't care. I'm not gonna attach myself. The devil. Maybe a Capricorn, another Leo. We have the strength card. So this person fights. You guys fight to keep each other off. Could be one person only, but because I'm pulling the general energy of it, like the situation of what's going on, it's like there is this freaking temptation to just go and get this person and love them, give them a super nice, hot, sexy time, you know, in bed, and then say, okay, like I've been wanting to do that. Oh, it's weird. That devil also signifies that there's a lot of sexual desire, but also that you guys are still bonded together. If this is a past person that you keep thinking about, Leo, or a cross watcher. And it says that the more you force this person, or the more you push away this person, the harder it is to stay away from this person. Like the withdrawal. Like I remember back in the day when I started, listening to tarot, and some of the old school tarot readers will say, like, it's one of those connections that the more you pull, the more tension the rubber band gets, and then boom, it brings you guys back together. It's like the harder you try to avoid this person, or the more that you think about them, or the more that you desire them, it's like, no, I don't want this person anymore. No, I don't want the Leo anymore. And then it's like you're constantly just thinking about them. I wonder what the Leo will say here. I wonder what this, and the Leo saying, I wonder what this person will say in this situation. It's like you guys fantasize. That devil says that you guys are like that. Let me see how this person feels about you, Leo. Nine of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone who is willing to tell you, who's bringing you a gift, who's bringing you something and saying, hey, I remember you. Hey, I kept thinking about you, or I keep thinking about you, you know? Nine of Swords. Oh yeah, they think about you, Leo. This person thinks about you. Nine of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. For some reason, I wanted to say the Page of Swords. So either they have kids or something like that. But it also, for some reason, I feel like they do keep. They might not be communicating with you, but they also keep track of you or something like that. They're able to see what you're doing, or they're able to maybe watch you, or they check your social media or something like that. They're hooked on what you gotta say, what you want, like what you're doing, your plans and stuff like that. They really like that about you, Leo. But they're also offering you something. They want to offer you something, some sort of apology, but also it's like saying, hey, why can't we just talk about something here? Because the Page of Pentacles is like, this is what I want, and this is what I can give right now. It's up to you if you want to take it. Kind of mature, but I mean, those are the pages, right? How does this person feel about Leo? Too many cards. Too many cards, but it's the Sun card. I'm telling you. Sun card, Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords. This person wants to communicate. The thing about this person is, like, when they communicate with you, they can't seem to like bring their emotions out. I don't know what's going on. They rather talk about something else. They rather talk about like what's going on with the neighbor, or what's happening at work, or what's going on with their friend and stuff like that, than talk about the feelings that they have inside for you. Like, this person wants to like literally just the feelings. And oh my God. And it's like they can't do it, and they're not going to do it. It's like it's hard for them. It's hard for them to like say it, you know? With that Queen of Swords, they're gonna get some sort of courage to come up to you and talk about, but they're not going to show you all their feelings, like all their emotions. They're gonna have this poker face on and say, hey, this is how I feel about you, this is what I think the connection is, and this is what's been going on, and what's your take on that, you know? Versus somebody who's like using emotions, like, hey Leo, oh my God, you look really good, you know? They're touching you, holding you, they want to hold your hand, they want to, you know, they're telling you, I really like the way you look, or your eyes, or your hair today, you know? It's like they're not showing you that. They're saying, this is what it is. And if I show it, it's because they're saying that if they show their emotions, you're gonna think less of them. Or maybe this person has never really shown emotions that way, but they're gonna blur their emotions. Ooh. Okay. How do you feel about this person? The Tower. Ooh. The Tower, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. You telling me, Leo, that you at one point walked away from this person? You are the one who said, I don't want to be with you. Or you're the one who made it complicated for this person, or for the both of you guys. You're telling me right now with the Tower is like you guys had a breakup, a disconnection. You had to walk away from this person. Although you walked away from this person, Leo, this person still means gold to you. this person still means gold because you have the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. And that signifies that any opportunity that you have to get back with this person, or any excuse that you have to talk to this person, you're talking to them. Even though you walked away from this person, from the beginning. You want another opportunity. You want to see some sort of change, so you can come towards this person because you feel like this person's a soulmate. You feel like this is your best friend. This is like you have created a connection that is very deep and very strong with this person, even though you guys are not together. And because the Three of Pentacles is here, again, it's like whatever opportunity you have to connect with this person. I don't know why I'm coughing. Maybe you're sick, or maybe your person's sick. Whatever opportunity you have, you go. You go. It's just that it just sometimes it flops on your face. Sometimes you run to see this person and you get mixed feelings, or you get this feeling of it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. They're already talking to someone else. Maybe they think you're talking to someone else. Maybe you think they're talking to someone else. I feel like you think they're talking to someone else. I feel like you think that if this person that you're thinking about, if they were married before, you think that they're still entertaining that past person. You're telling me here that you love this person, or you like this person. I'm going to say love because of the Two of Cups, but you're telling me that you don't trust them because you feel like they're still either hooking up, or they're still in love with somebody from the past, that they were either in a long-term connection or married to them. Or maybe that's what they think about you. But this is coming out in your energy. So I feel like you're thinking that this person hasn't gone over a past connection, a past lover, and maybe they still even constantly talk about them when you're in front of them, and that bothers you so much, and that confuses you on the point where it's like, wait, so what? Like, what does that mean? Why do you keep talking about this past person when I'm here? And it confuses you. Romantic feelings. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Whatever that means. Could be that either you or them, they have issues with obviously their parents. They have mommy daddy issues, either you or them, Leo, and so it makes it kind of difficult for someone to not open up and be, all about the feelings. Crazy. What is the possible outcome of this connection? The Hangman ain't going nowhere. The Judgment. Ooh. So let's see. The Five of Cups. The Nine of Swords. No bueno. So if this connection keeps being stagnant, if nobody makes the move, and if nobody talks about it, because the Hangman is somebody who's at a waiting point, either you or them, and they need additional information. They need the other person to say, hey, I really want to be with you, for the connection to start moving forward. But the hangman can actually stay hung if they don't get the right information. Now, there's a judgment here, and then there's a five of cups, which is like a missed out opportunity. So it feels like the longer we postpone this, the longer we hold back from this connection, there's going to be some sort of like judgment call done here, where somebody's going to feel like the opportunity to be together is no longer going to be there, meaning that somebody's going to find new love. Either you, Leo, you're going to find new love, or this person that you're thinking about is going to find new love, and it's going to be hard for you guys to, be able to come back together. I feel like you guys will still think about each other. This is going to suck. It's one of those connections that you're just going to drag on for the rest of your life. Well, not necessarily for the rest of your life, but like for a little bit longer. If you don't make a move, or if either you don't make a move, or if they don't make a move on you, pretty much. And if it's one of those connections where it's like, well, who's supposed to be the one making the move? That's up to you to figure. Oh my God. Somebody's going to be very disappointed, because I feel like someone's going to find new love. Someone's going to find new love here. Yeah. You're in love with someone, Leo, and you're not telling them. And they're also not telling you. Could be another Leo. There's like two egos fighting each other here. Oh my God. Wowzers. It is what it is, right? Damn. Virgo, let's go into your reading. 10 of Pentacles pops out. Okay. Money. New money. Maybe old money. Contracts. Payouts. Family matters. 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Virgo, what the bleep? Are you tying the knot? Are you getting married? Are you finding somebody that you're like, is the one? What is this? Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know, but let's go. Let's see what we have for your, for the weekday. Start with Tuesday. So Tuesday I have this energy. It's almost Tuesday here, so I should not do Tuesday anymore. Tuesday, well, maybe I should. Well, I need to go to bed because I gotta wake up early. Nine of Wands, Five of Swords. Tuesday energy is gonna be one of those where like you feel tired. It feels like you're dragging your feet. There's something else working or happening in the back of your mind, in the back of your head, that doesn't let you fully focus on work, family, or whatever it is that you're doing. It's pretty heavy on you. It could be something to do with maybe like a lover past, something from the past that kind of hurt you and you haven't been able to let it go. It still bothers you, okay? Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior. I feel like there's an opportunity for you to release that energy, release that person on Tuesday. With that five of Swords is like, when that Five of Swords combined with the Nine of Wands is like, if you're having conflict, or if you're having difficulties in a situation, a person, a situation, job, whatever, it, the Five of Swords like invites you to like think out of the box, and instead of like needing to prove your point and needing to fight this person or this, maybe, I don't know, company or whatever. It's like, maybe you look at it, look at it in a different way, where instead of butting heads, you find another solution. You stop fighting with that person, and you go off and you find, a different path, a different way. That's what I'm trying to say. Wednesday. Wednesday, I feel like you're looking very, very good, Virgo. People are gonna start like telling you, you look good. Your hair's really nice, or your wardrobe, your attire is really, really stands out, really good. Like you're gathering a lot of attention on Wednesday based on what you're wearing and how you do your hair. I also feel like you're in control of your finances here. For some of you Virgos, there's a need to like escape on Wednesday, like to just be free, go off grid, there's gonna be this energy of like overthinking something that is gonna put you in this position of like, oh my God, why am I so into this subject or into this person, and I need to let go. I need to like shake it out of my head. Well, not necessarily shake it, don't do that, because you'll probably damage your brain, but you need to like clear your mind and focus on what you do have, and and how far you've come on, in life here on Wednesday. Pretty cool. Some of you guys, there is some sort of maybe like a career offer, or someone's going to offer you some sort of position, or compliment you on what you do as far as career or something like that. It's pretty good. You're standing out and you're looking really good. Tuesday, Wednesday, let's do Thursday. On Thursday, be careful of encounters with police. I think Taurus, I told Taurus that they were going to get a ticket, and that's what I'm getting here. Not necessarily like a ticket, but I feel like it could be that they're going to require you to go to court, or some sort of court appearance or something like that. I think you postponed something too long, and now if it's not court, it could be like you postponed something too long, and now they want to clear it. So if you owe money, they're going to be like, hey, well, I need this money now. Or, it's like, it's time for you to like take care of this pending, thing. But it feels like you're not ready to do it just yet. It feels like you're going to give them an excuse. Or maybe they're also giving you an extension. Could be dealing with the Libra. Look, popping out. Guess what it is? Five of Pentacles. If it has to do with finances, I don't think you're ready to pay this off. So you're gonna ask for an extension or something like that. If it's a ticket that you're getting, it's gonna drain your pocket. So be careful. Watch your mouth as well. Not wash it. Watch. Like, be careful on how you approach somebody who has more authority than you, especially in the work environment, because it could trigger something. Okay, so if you're kind of like, if there's somebody around your work, or where you're at, where you spend most of the time, and you guys don't get along, and they have more authority or more seniority than you, be careful, because it's not going to be good for you. Friday. I'm like, oh yeah, Friday. What's for Friday? What do we have for Friday? Cool. Friday, I have you being yourself. I feel like you're gonna, I don't know, you're gonna spend some money on you, spend some time on you. You're gonna pamper yourself, get that pedicure, manicure. You're gonna get your hair done. I feel like you're gonna go out, have a couple of drinks, or maybe have a really nice dinner with friends. Friday feels really good. It feels like you regenerate, you regain, I don't know, stability in your emotions and all that. Your intuition is popping though. There's something about your intuition on Friday that your intuition is trying to tell you something. If it's not that you're dealing with a Pisces, but maybe you're reconciling or coming together with the Pisces. You're going on a date with a Pisces, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it feels really good overall. If it's not like a date or a reconciliation, it's going to be that. Yeah. Oh, shoot. My son was calling me and I dropped the water bottle. It's going to be that you're just going out there and having fun on Friday. And I don't see anything wrong. I see you feeling happy, being happy, but there's something going on inside of you. What's up, Potato? Okay, I'm sorry. Where's Bella? She's sleeping? Okay. And so yeah, I have a really good time on Friday. Oh yeah, there's something about your intuition. So listen to your intuition. I would suggest you, if you have a date, go on the date. But if you're gonna go out and party and drink on Friday, I would suggest you stay home. I know this is gonna sound super boring. Stay home, follow your intuition, meditate a little bit, work on your inner happiness rather than your exterior happiness. I don't know what that means. There's something there that your intuition is trying to tell you on Friday. So, but you don't have to do that. If you need to go out and have fun, I feel like you do have a lot of fun. But if you choose to stay in, then there's going to be some sort of message or some sort of realization when it comes to your, intuition and stuff like that. I feel dizzy. That's weird. And you're going to get super drunk, so be careful if you go out on Friday. And the person on your mind. The person on your mind here. Tell me about the situation. Hangman. Somebody's waiting. Either they're waiting for you or you're still waiting for them. Stagnant. Could be an Aquarius, Pisces. You made a wish or you still have hope when it comes to this connection. It's just not moving forward right now. Yeah, you want like some sort of miracle to happen here. Let me see. Does the miracle happen? No. You're dealing this is going to be for some of you Virgos that have been waiting for someone to somebody that is popular, someone that maybe is famous. If you're waiting for this person to make an appearance in your life, they don't have to be famous, but they can be very popular or very desired online, okay? Because the star card, although they could be an Aquarius, it could also signify that they're very popular, And it's like you're waiting on them and it's not happening. I have a lot of cards of very slow movement, or maybe more stagnant, more of a stagnant situation, where maybe there is communication and there's hopes, maybe this person does give you hope, or maybe you give hope to this person. But when it comes to like to see each other in person, or to come around and go on a date or something like that, or make things right, it just doesn't happen. It makes somebody here feel like it triggers you. It triggers you or them, or somebody gets triggered with this connection. Like just thinking about them, whether you or them, to you, it's like it's kind of anxious. You do things on purpose, like you maybe drink more. If not, like you go out there and say, I'm gonna find someone better, Maybe you text something that it's kind of like there's an indirect comment or something like that. It makes you step out of your character. Some sort of ending here as well. 10 of Swords. You feel betrayed, backstabbed, or maybe they feel like that about this connection. This connection has a lot of pain, but it also has a lot of hope still. There's love here, but it feels like the love is tainted now. Like it's more of a all I want to do is get back, get even with you, or something like that, There was a lot of holdback. It's like this, whoever this person is, I don't know if you did this or they did that, but somebody here opened the messages and didn't answer. With that Queen of Wands, is like they know there's someone there. They know, but they're holding back. They're like, And to me, like, that gave me the image of like opening the message. How iPhones say like read. Well, you can set it up to not say that if you don't want that, but once you click on the message, it says read at this time. And it feels like somebody opens the message, but they don't reply. But the fact that they opened it, or the fact that you opened it, makes the other person go crazy. Maybe they take a long time to reply. Let's see how this person feels about you. Oh, they're holding back. The Strength card. They're holding back. I'm gonna say Death card. Ooh. This is gonna sound kind of dumb. Scorpio. Not Scorpio. Maybe this is Scorpio. I don't know. This is gonna sound kind of dumb, Virgo. The only reason I say Scorpio is because, well, it came to me, but it also have the Death card, which is the card of Scorpio, and I was looking down at it, and I'm like, So, anyways, the reason why, they're holding back from you, and you can switch it, okay? But to me, what they're telling me right now is the reason why they're holding back from you is because you're way too nice. Oh yeah, I don't know how that's gonna sound, or I don't know if that's gonna resonate with you, but they're saying that you're way too nice. You're way too nice of a person. Can you hear that? Can you understand that? And they're gonna break your heart. That's why they stay away from you. Yeah. Either they already involved with someone else, or they have been involved with someone else, or they still have love for someone else. But they're saying that you can give them everything. They're saying Virgo will give me the world if I let them, but I'm gonna break their heart. They already, they already have the Three of Swords, so it's like they're already, experiencing some sort of heartache and heart pain, or not heart pain, but heartache and, you know, romantic pain here. When it comes to like someone else, Three of Swords also signifies that there's other people or another person in their life that they're still hurting for or from. And they're saying that they cannot love you right now, Virgo. Somebody here is having second thoughts. If they offer you marriage or something like that, they're having second thoughts about it. They're not all the way 100% sure. How do you feel about them? Four of Pentacles. You still think about them, but you're not offering anything right now. You're a little withdrawn. Oh, look at that, another four. Four of Cups. The way you feel is like you feel nonchalant. You feel like your feelings are not being appreciated here with the Four of Cups, and you feel like you gave enough energy to this person. You gave enough to them, and it's now time for you to like say no, or withdraw your cup, or hold back and let them figure it out, because it sucks being rejected, or getting rejected, or being unappreciated in a connection. It feels like you're already losing most of the but you have this strong connection. So you have the Lovers. So Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, the Lovers. You have this feeling of emptiness because the connection didn't move forward, or it's not moving forward. But they also feel like a deep connection, like a soul type of connection. But it's, the Lovers also signify making a huge decision, and part of that maybe to somebody is going to be like, well, you just walk away from that person, like just break up with that person, or just forget about that person and date someone new. For somebody it's easier, but because you're getting it as the Lover, the Lovers for you is something difficult because it touches the heart, and it also touches your life. And what the Lovers is saying is that you need to make a decision to walk away from this person, to withdraw from this person, and disappear from this person's energy, because there's nothing there. They're giving you the cold shoulder. They're not giving you attention. Then, you've been putting more effort than they have, and it's like the, like the biggest step you can do in life, and that is to like walk away from this, or say no to this, or find someone else, I guess. This person kept you waiting because you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Cups is like you guys never really, like you never really got what you wanted. It never really took off the way you wanted it to be, You put in a lot of effort. You put in your effort. Yeah, you did. You even put in money. You put in a lot of, I don't know. And just leave it as effort. And you're exhausted. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. exactly what the Four of Cups kind of says, you know, is like, just let it be. Don't force it. Also, don't accept anything that you feel is fake or that it doesn't fulfill you, because that's just gonna make it worse on you. Now you have to entertain a connection that doesn't even do anything for you. It makes you just unhappy. What's the possible connection? Maybe there's a connection. What's the possible outcome for this connection here? Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I think we still have a little bit of time here to linger around and think about each other for a good 8-9 months. Oh yeah. You can tell me, no, Rigo, I'm single right now. Yeah. Okay. You're single. Great. But you still feel stuck. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a thought that you created, a little prison that you created. You fixated this person in your head, and now they're there. And you're single, and you're dating, and you're getting compliments, and you're independent, and you're strong, and everything. But this person walks all over your head. You hear the footsteps and there. I feel like you're gonna find love. Listen to what I'm gonna tell you. I don't think you're gonna reconcile with this person, and I honestly don't think that this person is ready to offer you marriage long term. But I do feel like you're gonna find love, new love, and you're still gonna think of this person. And don't get me wrong, don't get all like, oh no, it's not third party. It's just gonna be like reminiscing, you know, like you're just gonna be like, huh. And maybe you're gonna compare them to your new person and say, whoa, what a big difference. What a big difference, you know? And I'm glad I was able to take that step and release this person, because I feel like we still have a little bit of lingering energy here. But you keep doing your thing, and I feel like you're gonna find love. And it's gonna be kind of weird and awkward because, you know, you're still gonna think of that one person, but not obsessively, or not in a way of like, man, you know, no, it's okay. Like I said before, like sometimes when we win in life, we remember those who we really loved and we really wanted something, and we think like, oh man, I wonder what that person will say about me now, because we're winning. And maybe you are gonna win. Maybe you are gonna find the love of your life, and you're gonna think back and say, well, I thought that other person was the love of my life, but look at me, here we are in love. That's crazy. I'm telling you, some of you guys are gonna find love pretty soon. You gotta walk away from this though. It ain't going nowhere. This is not going anywhere. With the first card on the spread is the Hangman. It's like, nope. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Oh, shoot. Oh, cool. That's crazy, y'all. I don't know why. Like, I match with like super good looking women. on the dating apps, and I'm like, I'm not that confident. I'm like, why are you, why are you trying to talk to me? But oh my God, I've been matching with like super good looking women, but whatever. Anyways, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to go because I gotta work tomorrow. So I'll continue this tomorrow. And, you know, I do things super slow. But I'm still, I don't know. You're probably gonna be super mad at me. Let's see. Yeah. I'll get you your reading. I'll continue the readings. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just super late. And I don't know. This music makes me like read super slow, so maybe I need to change the music. But yeah, I gotta go. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. Out. As soon as I get off, maybe in lunch, I'll read for the rest of the Zodiacs during lunch, like I used to do. Back to work tomorrow. Hopefully, they send me back home. Oh, shit.